Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Endless Legend Inferno, playing as the Kapaku. Alright, we do not have enough Titan Bones for the next booster. We have 55, we need 60, so we're not that far off. We could do the Pixie Blood. More health regen on cities, just kind of okay. Blood Crystal will be very nice if you want to go to another war. Wine, I guess we could just go ahead and pop, and that should put me up into Fervent for, like, everything in the Empire. So that's pretty solid. We'll worry about the rest a little bit later. And the Seer has reached level 10. Wonderful. Do I want even more science? I think so. Go for even more science in the capital city. We are now producing 453 per turn here, working on the living lab tools, which will give even more. We already leveled up, so you are solid. You have the morale boosters for your army. Okay. So, we should have a good, strong army of 8 units ready to go. Not much in terms of range, but a very, very, very strong, tanky front line. We have not considered upgrading my stone sentinels in a bit. They're still using titanium weapons. Well, we sure as heck can finish that off. Do I want infantry or ranged slayer? Honestly, considering how good these stats are, I'm not sure it's going to matter. I guess I'll go for the sword for the extra initiative boost, as opposed to the hammer. Well, wait, 49? No, not quite. This does have a bit more defense. I wouldn't mind making my units a bit tankier. I don't know. That may not matter that much. Free counter. More morale, though. We do have a lot of infantry, which means everyone's going to get clustered together a lot. Like, getting that extra group cohesion actually could be very strong. I like the idea of getting some extra defense and stuff, but... Now, City Breaker could be interesting. Extra fortification damage. But I think group cohesion is better. So we'll do that. We can't quite retrofit everything here. We are not having enough Palladian, but we are getting 10 per turn right now. No, 9 per turn, sorry. It shouldn't take that long to get enough. Let's go ahead and move on to the next turn. Oh, thank God. Summer's finally here. It only took for freaking ever. Okay, you... Abbey of Anomalies. Yeah, that's a lot of food. And a burrow for some extra approval. Also, production line. Okay. You guys still cannot be retrofit yet. Let's get over here. We're going to wait probably... I can at least retrofit a couple of them. Just can't quite afford the last one, but I think we can accept that. It's not a big deal. I haven't upgraded my orcs in a while either, I think. Hey, look! A fortress. Let's grab these pearls on the way. At least we have a little bit more movement now. So this will be a free thing to conquer. Adamantium and more Titan Bones. We can also pop my Titan Bones now. Let's go ahead and do that. We also have some gold, which will save me a load of dust. So we'll go ahead and pop that too. You need a dust refinery. Go ahead and get the chapel. Not really spending my pearls on anything else. I can't really build much of anything else. I guess a lookout tower down here could be useful. Okay. So, we're going to keep you guys up here and do nothing until I can continue with my faction quest. Or at least until I know when the next army is going to arrive. Let's see. You guys are going to go try to grab that fortress. It should be an easy conquest for me. Look at all the kelp. Or seaweed. It's everywhere. Alright. Let's move on. So this guy should be arriving. It's going to take all his movement points, unfortunately. I guess we could move a little further up the coast. Before we do that. That wouldn't be so bad. You know what? We can get some arts councils going. That would translate into a lot of extra science. And we have a pretty hefty population here. I'm okay with actually just moving over to this and getting 716 science per turn. Holy crud. That's really good. And if we get a advanced alchemy lab, that's even freaking better. It doesn't even take long to build. Just cost me some titanium. I got plenty of that. I don't want to conquer this because I'm pretty sure that the Fomorians have not been cleared out yet. So, not worth. Let's go ahead and land. There's an army. Well, I guess we found them. They kind of came from the opposite direction that I was expecting, though. They came from behind. So do I send this army over here? I could. Following the roads, this would be the fastest way to react to this. Alternatively, I just let these guys march up there. It would take 3 turns. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wait. Oh, that was a cliff there. Never mind. I'm gonna go ahead and wait 3 turns. I don't think they're gonna take the city. We'll let these guys get up there. These guys, we're gonna go ahead and start crossing the ocean. Hopefully we don't find any Fomorians on the way, because if we do, we're pretty much dead. And yeah, they're just gonna have to accept this for a little while. Alright. Hello, Green. I think I'm going to simply attack your navy, since you're right here. And he retreats. Yeah, you better run. I wonder if I can kill him next turn, though. I would love to destroy that navy. That would mean that we don't have somebody sweeping in behind us trying to take all of our fortresses, which is one of the most annoying things about controlling the ocean. It's hard to keep track. It's a big place, you know? All right. This just costs titanium, otherwise not a big deal. We could go for some upgrades with Palladian trinkets. I don't really need these. A Guardian would be fun, but we already have a Guardian of Earth available. Health regen, don't have the Hyperium for that. Anything back here? We only need 3 more techs to move on to Era 6. I could research some very cheap techs, and that would be an option. Like, let's say, get the Borers Guild, get the Isolation Sciences? This might be better. Anaerobic microbiology. And for good measure, I think we go for an extra assimilation slot in the Empire. Yeah. We'll do that. Alright, end turn. I am going to spam click on this guy, because I want to sink the Draken Navy. Die, die, die. Come on, let me kill you. There we go. Alrighty. Ready to fight? There we go. Artillery ships to the back. Well, not the very, very back, but pretty far back. Fire ships up here. Okay. Sink whatever you feel like. Wow, that works. Interesting. Did not quite manage to sink that one. I'm surprised. I thought we would. Fire ships, it's slow, turns out. We should just have these guys hold position. The artillery ships could have done the job. That said, we're taking very little damage and utterly destroying these fools. So, I'm not even going to bother targeting. We could have just auto-resolved this. It would have been fine. There goes that. Boom. Burn with me, you fool! Nice red fire. Okay. That was easy enough. You go ahead and grab this. Can't quite get to this dive, so I'm not going to worry about it. There's another fortress up here. I'm looking for a fortress with some Hyperium in it or something, you know? You apparently cannot build a burrow while you are being sieged, which I guess makes sense. Do we want to stick with the exact same plan that we had before? I think the answer would be yes. I can't afford to get even more science per district. So we probably should. Actually, I'd rather just get the movement. Does this work on ocean units? I bet you it does. That would actually be amazing. Let's do that. Okay. They have decided that they are closing their borders against me, which is just fun. Good for you. You better run, because I got some units on their way. I mean, I don't know where the rest of you guys are, but I'll get you, my pretties. Where's my navy up here? You guys are taking your sweet frickin' time, aren't you? Okay. This is a big ocean region. I'll bet you this isn't the only fortress here. No construction selected in Tolny. Let's go for the Arts Council. And I might as well get the Advanced Alchemy Lab, because I can just transition everything over to science if I want to. I mean, at this point, we really could just transition everything we've got to science, and that would be a completely acceptable solution. Like, we could win the game. I'm pretty sure. Not positive, but pretty sure. Let's go ahead and attack that, take it. There was nothing to defend. Oh, there was someone to defend. Oh, what do you know? There were some Fomorians nearby. Oh, that's amusing. And 0 damage? Wow, really? Unexpected. There were a lot of Fomorians here. Okay. Well, good. I mean, the more of those I can clear out, probably the better, right? Saves me a lot of effort later. He's going to try to do some damage, but the counterattack should finish him off. And there is one more, but of course we have 3 artillery ships ready to go, and it's dead. Okay. Took a little damage. Meh. Not the worst in the world. And that's another fortress for me. Next fortress apparently is all the way down here. But the good news is we do indeed have a lot more movement on my units in the ocean. Oh, that makes me so happy you just don't even know. Let's go ahead and attack this. Just take the fortress. Get something nice. I'm going to go all the way up here, find out what's going on over there. Can we still take this fortress if there's no one defending it? I just want to see if there's anyone defending. There is someone defending. So we don't want to be here. These guys can't actually do much of anything. We're kind of flying blind, and that's always a bit of a risk. Just a wee little bit of a risk. Everyone else is currently active and busy. Where's my... Okay, so this army is here. We can actually go ahead and attack this. Finish these guys off. I'm just going to auto it. I'm not worried. There you go. Easy enough. Boom. We have defeated Overseer Alois. He is defeated. Auriga may still one day become a frozen world of ice and blizzards, but it will not succumb to a fiery death. The Endless's golem forces were formidable, but through great sacrifice, we won out. As for Alois, I don't think it ever considered surrender. Its mechanical shell lies shattered and decaying in the dirt, another piece of the Endless's story on this strange world. Last step in our faction quest, from the Journal of Custodian Actal. The memory of the Endless's deceit is still a raw and painful one in our collective psyche. The wounds will be a long time healing. We trusted the Endless, thought them our saviors, but they saw us as nothing more than an instrument of erasure. Why did Overseer Lois take such personal interest in the scouring of Auriga? That remains a matter of broad speculation. Custodian Tua wasn't wrong when she said the Endless had made great sacrifices to join us here. Some think it might have been one of the Endless who oversaw Auriga during its days in the world of horrors. Others, that it was a scientist personally responsible for the birthing of the terrifying necrophages, which, by the way, we purged from the planet. Others still think perhaps it was just an ordinary Endless, a citizen Riven with patriotic fervor who couldn't abide any tarnishing of the Endless's reputation on a galactic stage. We may never know. The winters are growing longer and harsher. We will claim enough of Auriga to give ourselves a chance of survival, but I am not convinced this great freeze can be arrested. Every moon we hear whispers of the other skin's plans for survival, escape, slumber, descent, and their ideas fuel our own geomancers' imaginations. So we hope, and we keep the fires kindled. Whatever happens, we can ensure Auriga's past is not lost. We will not destroy or subvert history, not our own, nor anyone else's. Expeditions to the Endless's labs are being mounted, and the grim spectacles locked therein studied, deconstructed, and chronicled. We are tinkerers, after all. This is our great strength. We will build a great monument archive for Auriga's story to last through the ages. Whether consumed by ice or fire, the Kapaku will leave their mark on this world. Consolidate the presence by completely volcano-forming a region. I kind of cheated by knowing that that was a thing that we had to do. Let's go ahead and place down the final volcano former in 5 turns. That faction quest shall be completed. Boom. All right, you guys are looking pretty solid. Let's go ahead and just pick up some pearls. Yes. All right, so we're all happy. Anyone else got any movement? I don't think so. Let's move on into the next turn. I think these... Does Turbulence... Yeah, Turbulence is actually faster to move through. You just can't do a lot of damage. Also, Living Lab, apparently... Can Living Lab only be built once in the Empire? We've learned the Augmented Extractor technology. Oh, this only can build once. Oh. Well, I probably should have made that connection a long time ago, but I did not. Okay, let's see. Do we want... I wish there was a little thing up here that showed... Yeah, it does show. Palladium and titanium if we build mining rights. Cost dust, but it will let us get a little bit of extra of both. Let's get the, Arts Council, and... I can actually afford to build a Climatology Guild here. And make that a higher priority. Make it even better to know when the seasons are going to happen, and we do have just enough Hyperium to do that. Seems good enough to me. Alright, you're level 5. I'm going to go toward the Inspirational Leader. Dismiss. You guys are going to go and take this from the Draken. Thank you. Mine. We get some Hydromeal and some Titan Bones and some Glass Steel. So he can't be far then if he grabbed this. Aha! Found some borders! We found land! Land ho! Hooray! Alright, you guys, I'm a little nervous about you. Let's skirt around the storm. Start heading up this way. Really don't run into any pirates. Right, we are still building out a new navy. Which I'm okay with still doing. It's not like we have anything else really going on down there. Let's go ahead and take advantage of the turbulence and get a bit of extra movement. The seaweed slows you down quite a bit. This is still turbulence, so we can do this. And I guess we'll go down this way. Yeah, seaweed takes a lot of movement. Increased movement cost to 3. Wow. That is terrible. Yeah, I think that's where I'm going wrong with my navigation of the open seas. I think you really have to be manually taking advantage of the turbulence and stuff. It's not as simple as just like click and forget, you know? You really have to be paying attention. No construction selected in a few places, apparently. Okay. We will go for... Not the Arts Council. This city is pretty much only good at production. And we can make it even better. But I think for now we want to expand out a little bit. Actually, we could get some science. I'd like to expand out a little bit more. Don't really need any lookouts. I could build some ships there, but I'm not going to right now. We'll go ahead and build that. Get even more production going. You guys will expand. You guys will get... Honestly, you're kind of at a stage where I think you could just focus on getting some science and then just being done with that. And you guys will do pretty much the same thing. Just get as much science as we can get. I think... Well, let's hold that thought. Worm farm. It's a lot of food. Not sure I need it, though. We're apparently not large enough to get another Burrow Street and finish out the city's triangle formation, which is okay. Let's get the Arts Council and the Advanced Alchemy Lab so I can transition into science then. You guys are going to go this way. Let's join these guys up just to make sure I'm not being left behind. That is a cool-looking watchtower there. This is what the Draken look like, though. I guess we can go ahead and do a dive. There we go. Grass silk and a load of science. Hey, look, we found light green. There they are. Wonder who they're going to be. Okay. We actually did not move these guys, and they're in a lightning storm. Good lord. Well, we've reached Era 6. Hooray! The end of ages. Oh, that doesn't sound very fun at all. And we weren't at war with anybody, so we didn't get anything, blah, blah, blah. All right. Looks like we can get all the way over here to get a component design facility, which gives extra attack and defense. Wow. That's really good. Let's just purge those Fomorians real quick. Okay, next one's all the way up there. Wow. You know what? Instead, I think I have you guys come down this way. All right. We need to land some troops and get ready to fight. Let's explore the coastline a little bit. Just see if we can find their city. There it is. It's over here somewhere. I see the farms. And there's one of their navies, which we can kill. Lioneth. Pretty easy to kill garrison. I'm not going to declare war until next turn. No reason to give them a warning that I am there and they need to come and defend. Era 6. So the way Era 6 works is you pick a technology and it just gives you a flat 100% bonus in something. For example, 100% science in all cities. It'll take 23 turns to research, very long time, but if it doubles my science, makes it a lot easier to get the rest of these and win. I think you have to research either 4 or 5 Era 6 technologies and you automatically win. Obviously, that is going to take a while. I think we can go ahead and move on to the next turn. And we are close to supremacy. Actually, all we have to do is conquer somebody's capital and we win. The Ardent Mages. Ah, so they just took... Oh, they now just took it. They just took this city from the Draken. I think the Draken just got removed from the game. They did! Well, what do you know? Well, that's interesting. So what that tells me is all we have to do to win now is go and find the Ardent Mages' capital city, take it, and we win the game. And I know it's not right here. The question then becomes, where is it? So I think we just declared war by accident, because I clicked too fast on that, apparently. Good day, fellow sufferer. They're a little bit masochistic. Well, I found something. I say we just attack the city and take it. Declare war. Take the city. Oh, you have a Guardian. Well, hello. All right, let's go ahead and kill the Guardian. The Guardian of Dust. Now, remind me what this thing does. This thing has mind control. Right, it has a 50% chance to mind control the target for 2 rounds when attacking. So basically, I don't want it to ever attack. The problem is it has incredibly high initiative. So it will get to go. There's a 50% chance that it takes control of a unit. That's a problem. It does have some buffing. 75% attack on a unit. Cannot be joined by other units. Guardian Nature, blah, blah, blah. Guardian Aura. Okay. So basically, we just there's nothing we can do. We just have to kind of see what happens as far as who it's going to try to mind control, and then just kind of go with that. Let's get the Stone Sentinels up front a little bit more. Harmonites over here. And here's hoping we don't get completely ruined. How fast are you, by the way? You have 2 movement speed. Actually, had I positioned this a little bit better... had I positioned this a little bit better, he wouldn't have got the initial attack. Alright, well, whatever. Well, that's fun. You can do that then, huh? You can just send rain after me? 152 damage is nothing to sneeze at, though. That was pretty good. Get him, Morkies! Aw. Why are you guys going this way? I get that there's a cliff right here, but come on. There's bound to be more efficient patterns. He can't take control of my hero, can he? Oh, yes, he can. Oh, well, that's upsetting. I'm gonna kill my own freaking hero. Oh, Guardians are rough. Guardians suck. I don't know. This actually might be the capital city of the Ardent Mages, though. Why did you... Oh, you buffed it. I thought he attacked the unit. Wow, he just wiped out 2 of my units with that blow. That was such a smart move, and my Harmonites are idiots! Okay, you move out of the freaking way. And here's hoping it... No! Well, it took over my orcs. Apparently it has a ranged attack, too. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Can you move over or something? And there's some damage. No, he's not buffing them at all. He is actually attacking the units that he is mind controlled. See, that's just the AI for you. Sometimes it's really freaking stupid. I think there's still a very good chance that we might be able to kill the, we might very well be able to kill the Guardian this turn. We only have one phase left. 117. It's only got 45 life left. And there we go. We did manage to kill it in one round. Perfect. So we're going to take the city. It probably was a Draken city. We lost one Stone Sentinel, and my hero is going to come back. Wait, you didn't actually take the city? Why not? I told you to attack the city. Why didn't you do the thing that I told you to do? Alrighty. Well, we're going to wish that we had some reinforcements to send over there now. I think we probably should try to do exactly that. It's going to take a few turns, but if we can, reinforcements would be a good thing. We are literally taking on an entire other empire with just one stack of troops. Arguably not the best. Let's see. I guess we'll go ahead and build an arts council here. Alright, anything else that I need at the moment here? No, seems good. Everyone go, and done. Would love to take a city and just kind of hunker down. So let's make sure we attack. Okay, great. We finished the thing. I'll come back to that in a second. Grab the city. Done. Okay, we have the city now. So that's good. Let's go ahead and retrofit my last unit. Here comes some troops. You have Dredges level 4, Warlocks, which do not have the best of stats, and your Cavalry Slayer, which is perfect for me. Let's get a replacement something. How about a replacement Orc? If we're going to do that, let's upgrade the weapons. Point blank power or flying. You might have some flying units. You are the Ardent Mages. Let's be safe and fight and prepared against any flying units you might send my way. And you do have improved attack already. Do we like that? Probably. We could go for improved life. But I think I'll go for the improved attack and keep the extra movement. Okay. So over here, we're going to go ahead and build up an Orc, and we're going to buy it out to replace that, so we have our units filled out. And then I think we go ahead and start working on a Guardian. Just keep it on this continent, ready to go. Could be kind of fun. You are going to get me some dust. 15% more dust. We can assimilate another nation. Initiative could be nice. Health regen will sustain me a bit. You guys get extra movement. That could be nice. I don't think we want production, vision, life. Movement could be really good for us. Initiative could be nice. I think I'll go for the movement. And then we can try to get our armies to reinforce a little bit faster. You're going to come down this way. So how do I find out where your capital is? Well, that's probably it. You got an Altar of Auriga right there. Unless this used to be the Roving Clan's territory, but maybe, maybe not. All right. You're going to go over here. We're going to grab this real quick. So you have a few units. You did not keep anything in your city garrison, which is interesting. I still think we stick around over here for a minute. Try to heal ourselves up. I don't have enough Palladium to retrofit, but that should change soon, as of next turn. We could pop some more boosters. Namely, the Blood Crystal for extra attack. Health regen on cities. XP on hero. Trade routes. I mean, we might as well pop a bunch. Fortification. Influence, sure. We can just do all the things. Why not? This is endgame, guys. Endgame! Alright. You can do an arts council and probably transition everyone to science. You can do a borough street. Try to finish some of that up. And then maybe, I don't know. Also do an arts council. You sit tight. All right, end turn. And new quest added, the Land of Godheads, because we've assimilated the Eresis culture. They're basically hydras. Really. That's just kind of all they are. All right, so there's the orcs all together. I think we actually could try to go and catch him right now. Kill this army. I bet you we're strong enough. Oh my god, yes we are. And he ran away. Okay, he lost a unit as a result. That's always a good sign for us, though. I would say let's go take the city, but I think I'll be out of range to defend this over here if I'm not careful. But maybe I'm okay. Let's try going over here. So the Ardent Mages are a pretty strong faction, but mostly they're very scientifically focused. And by very, I mean very, very scientifically focused. Like, they're usually a top contender to go for the science victory. Hukua Y has leveled up. Perfect. We could go for some extra initiative. And I will do that since we know that we need it. Can you retrofit? Yes, let's upgrade the last orc. I know we are a little over our time. But let's see what we can do here. What's this? Hyperium! Hey! They've got Hyperium. Good to know. All right, I'm going to see if I can snag this city real quick. He may not defend it. And if he doesn't, perfect. Nope, he did defend it. Okay, so we draw in all of these troops. Okay, so he's going to pop up over here. His reinforcements are here and here. Kind of an awkward spot. He has to come this way. That's hilarious. I can just set up two Harmonites right here and just beam attack him as he tries to reinforce. I love that plan. Let's get an orc over here. You over here. Yeah. The orcs actually have some really nice looking bows. That's amazing. He did not reinforce. Well, in that case, just go freaking kill. He sent one army to reinforce, but that's it? Oh, ho, ho, that's nice. Now, granted, even with 11 fortification, he takes 0 damage to start. But the hero apparently can clean up pretty nicely. Okay, let's see. So there's no counterattack, but he's doing basically no damage whatsoever. The orcs have such high initiative that they get the first volley. So they get to finish these guys off. Squish. Done. Okay, so do we get to take the city? Should. And no, we did not. That's weird, isn't it? For some reason, I thought if you killed the army, it would count as me taking the city, but it's just not doing what I expect it to. I think we're in range to defend, if we're careful. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. Let's just get these Fomorians out of here real quick. There's also some Blood Crystal and Adamantian. Where's that other army? There they are. These guys over here. We're going to actually send them down this way. If this is their altar, this might be their capital region already. I don't know. We're just going to have to keep finding... We're going to have to keep digging around until we find it. But this is a good place to end this video. So next video, we should be able to win through a supremacy victory. Not quite what I expected, but if it works, it freaking works. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.